Oh my God, it has been oh God, I can't even see. Can't even see. I look like I'm drunk right now. Like I am so serious. Like I've had like the roughest 24 hours.
Oh no.
I'm up, huh?
I said, oh no, what happened?
Well, number one, I caught a cold. That's number one. And can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I caught a cold. I've been playing Fortnite with this bastard down here. So my eyes is kind of fucked up right now. And yeah.
I love the fact that y'all are playing Fortnite.
What's wrong with that?
I didn't say anything's wrong with it. I said I love
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just making sure.
Why?
I didn't say anything. I mean, you're not threatening me, but you know.
I mean, borderline. I mean, shit. Like, what you mean, Fortnite?
Like, I don't feel threatened.
Just Fortnite. I mean,
like I said, Chris. Like I told you the other day. You always got me talking to this man on a Sunday. I feel bad coming out of pastor's throat on a Sunday. You need to catch me.
So y'all deal with that
on a Saturday. I need to get him on a Saturday.
I'm just stirring.
I miss you.
I need to get him. I need him on a Saturday.
I'm just stirring right now. We don't have shows on Saturday.
What state you in now? What state?
I'm in Wyoming right now. Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving. I can see the family. Saw the kids.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the house is damn near all set up. We got like a couple more things in storage that we got moved down.
So y'all already put your Christmas things up? Like this is what my family was putting up Christmas things the day before Thanksgiving. Who does
my Christmas tree was up 2 weeks ago.
Why are we skipping Thanksgiving?
We're not skipping it.
Technically, you did skip Thanksgiving.
No. Early bird gets the worm.
No, we're not skipping. What does that mean?
You know what I mean? Like I was listening to Christmas music, October 25th.
Wow.
Why?
Because I like
my wife listens to Christmas music all year, so I kind of get it, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
It just gives you that little fuzzy feeling in your tummy.
Listen, I can't put up my Christmas. I think it's the 12 days of Christmas, right? So I can't put up my Christmas tree till 12 days before Christmas.
You tripping?
See,
you know what I mean?
I'm kind of the same way. Like I don't.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, like once, like after, excuse me, after turkey, then I put up my Christmas tree. But I don't do anything.
See, I mean, it's hard for me. It's really hard for me to eat turkey. Okay, it makes me sleepy.
Turkey makes you sleepy?
Yeah, there's like enzymes inside the turkey that put you to sleep.
Yeah, facts.
Oh.
Do you know that, Chris?
You know that? All I do is eat turkey. That's it.
No, seriously, there's enzymes inside turkey that really put you
to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the food you eat, I said, nah, it's literally the turkey.
Yeah.
It's probably a Filipino thing because, like, I don't go to sleep. So, you know.
He got jokes. See?
Now,
what? Then I'm going to go after the pastor, but it's a Sunday and I can't do that. It feels weird.
What you mean? I said worse.
Well, that's you. That's you because you're Lutheran.
Christian, by the way.
You're Lutheran.
I'm Christian.
Whatever.
I'm a Christian man.
I'm gonna be Chris Pastor soon. He's gonna be like, all right, I'm serious.
Oh shit! Can't wait for that.
The moment that Chris steps into your church, I swear, like the ceiling will start to shake, the ground is gonna fucking rumble, starts cracking.
And everybody's gonna be saying, "Hallelujah!"
Deaconess starts foaming from the mouth, speaking in fucking in tongue.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, she was speaking Cantonese. No, she was speaking Cantonese.
Yes, they go. I'm telling you, they go get life. You understand me? What's going on, Bella? She said, "Hi guys, my tree is up. That's only because we got a quite a lot of decorations, and I want to slowly put things up instead of running around like a crazy person to decorate in a day. Yeah,
What's that movie?
me.
What's that movie? The National Harpoons Vacation. When an old dude was sitting there, had like this extravagant Christmas thing. It's like her house. She probably has like her light bill, electric bill is gonna probably be like $300 this year, every year.
Y'all excuse Chris for sounding like Mr. Crockett tonight. He got a cold.
Yes, I'm. Oh my god, I am so under the weather right now. So I'm gonna try my best funny. Not to,
We're only playing Fortnite, right? We're only playing Fortnite, and then you hear Chris.
I'm telling you, it's been rough, yo. It's been rough. Hey, Chris,
I'm expecting to hear. Like them French fried taters.
No, you ain't gonna be hearing that. I'm be sipping my tea a lot. But no, y'all, we ready to go to YouTube. So if you are now on YouTube, if you're not on Twitter, please go to Twitter right now as we speak. We are getting ready to start the show. Yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, let's start the show. All right, hopefully I get the right ones this time. Okay.
He ain't. I'm gonna fuck up.
Shut up. I was talking shit. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Y'all talking about Rondo already? Jeez.
Jesus Christ, leave my woman alone. We know she's.
Jeez.
That's your woman? Yep, I can tell. Yeah.
What that mean?
Nothing. None at all. No shade. Just you like MMA.
Chris,
you like MMA.
Pick this 3 tonight. This is what he wanted.
I don't know what.
No, he wanted. You know why? So like in Fortnite, what we do, right? We'll sit there and surround somebody, and we let them fight it out, and then we'll come down and kill to get the kill. So he wants us to fight out, so he can swoop down and get.
You know what you talking about? We'll be right back.
You know what you.
Good evening, humans. Hi, I am your host, Mr. Team Bring It. Welcome to another edition of #Heals for Life, episode 204. Yeah. Hi. What's going on? These other humans, they can, introduce themselves if they want to. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm sorry. I mean, if I sound a little bit crabby, it's because I'm going through menopause.
Like Mr. Crocker on Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't know who that is.
He reminds me of Jimmy Neutron's teacher.
Whatever. But why you trying to red me? Can y'all tell who y'all are?
I am the bearded baby face himself, Jared All-Star.
That's a lie.
Yo, he doesn't know if he wants to be a face. He doesn't know if he wants to be a heel. He's like Austin. One day he's a heel, one day he's a face. He's like an armor joint. Sometimes he feels like a nut, sometimes you don't. I'm DJ Red Flags. The hill you love to hate. Hold on, sir. I'm speaking. Shush, please.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Wow.
Yeah, it is, because I've been waiting for your ass. Because you have a lot of shit to say when I'm not there. So no, I'm here today.
I know you missed me, bro. I know that's what happened.
So I guess I'm gonna be the good guy in this situation. That's fine.
He's a black ass lie.
But anyway, everyone. Okay, so that since they're not going to introduce themselves, that's All Star, and that's that Nicanese dude down there from the Philippines. So, that's DJ. That's the DJ T.O. AK Red Flash, AK Man Can't Shoot on Fortnite. Okay,
I can't shoot because I'm dead with that sniper. Don't play. Don't lie to these people.
So, everyone, we are here this evening to talk about Survivor Series War Games. But just some housekeeping rules. So after tonight's show, we are not going to come back until 2 weeks. We're going to take a little break. I know that's 2 weeks is a long ass break, but I need to take a break. My casting will take a break because honestly, we need to kind of get away from wrestling for a little bit. And because there are going to be no more pay-per-views for the rest of this year, we might as well just go ahead and take a hiatus or whatever, and kind of recharge our batteries and all that good shit. But until that time, we're going to have a good show this evening. Please share the podcast on Twitter and also on YouTube. Please forward this around. And also, we are approaching almost 1,000 followers on TikTok. So thank you so much for following us on TikTok, and also we're almost at 900 on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. So, let's get into this shit. Survivor Series.
Real quick, just because, guys, we're not having the show doesn't mean we will not be posting content throughout the week with the ongoing shows and stuff and news and breaking news. So still follow us, like it, subscribe to all of our social media outlets to see what's going on in the wrestling world until we come back with the new show.
Yes,
most definitely. One of our new shows definitely needs to be T.O. versus All Star. It's like a Skip Bayless and whatever. And Sharp. And I'm Sharp. And you be the old white guy.
You want to be the black guy and you don't even know his name?
So I guess I'm chopped liver, huh? Okay, that's fine.
Yes, we're still doing the cookout, Big Mike. We're still doing the cookout.
I mean, listen, if y'all have your own show on this network, that is fine with me. I would love to see that.
We should.
I got enough shows that I'm doing, so I would love. I would love
it. No, we should. I will talk to Lena and we'll figure things out. I have my people call your people.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, all right.
Heels for life. Let's go.
Yeah, so let's talk about are we still doing the cookout? Yes, but we might take a little break from that as well. Remember, the cookout on Twitter is pretty much a must see. Everybody wants to come on the cookout, but the thing is, you gotta understand that we've been doing this for almost 5 months, and I need a break. I need to just step away from social media, period, because I got a lot of stuff that's going on in my social life and my personal life. And I just need a break from everything. So that's why I'm taking a step back from a lot of shit. Now, T.O. might step in my place and he might do the cookout, but no, we'll definitely get into that. So, please. But yeah, let's get into Survivor Series. Who wants to start us off?
Let's start from the top of the card.
Okay. Yeah. I did not watch. I did not watch the pre-show, so if you guys watch the pre-show, if y'all
on the pre-show.
Yeah, we're getting right on the pre-show. We're getting right to the female War Games match that I felt Chris was throwing shade at in his Facebook statuses last night.
No, there was no shade given. Okay, here we go. It was.
I don't throw shade.
It was cringe. It was difficult to watch. I enjoyed the female NXT War Games match than this main roster. It was so rough to watch.
That point.
It was.
I feel like this was a combination of all the spots from all the NXT ones. It was literally all of the spots from all the NXT ones, minus the trash can spot. I'm not saying it was great. I'm just saying I wouldn't say it was horrible. Mid.
Okay. There were some spots that gave me life. Rhea doing pull-ups in the cage gave me life. Rhea's outfit gave me life. Nikki Cross the way she was just sitting there and just laughing, like, yo, she literally gave me life. Everybody's getting her ass whipped. She's sitting there just like enjoying it, like this everything. But somebody mentioned in the cookout. I want to bring this to you. Did Alexa look off to you?
Absolutely. Like if we talked about each of the female wrestlers and we ranked their performances in that match, Alexa and Mia Yim are at the bottom, and that's strange.
No, like, but do you think she's off because of Bray? Like, you know, all the stuff that Bray's been doing. Like,
no, I just genuinely think Alexa Bliss's flame, her fire has dimmed. Like, I feel as if she's just very it's just mediocre at the moment. Like, even compared to Asuka, who hasn't had any real heat, she still looks beneath her. Like, Alexa Bliss doesn't look like the star she used to be. I don't think that's like kayfabe either. I think that's just her getting married and living her life and and it's not translating the energy over into wrestling.
So I know it's probably beating the dead horse, but do you feel a lot of these women seeing like this downtime, this fun that Naomi and Mercedes are having? Like, well, geez, like, why, like, and what's missing from why are we having the same exact fun? Like, why are we living our life like they are?
This is the crazy part, because when you bring it up like that, we're witnessing like a big woman's revolution moment right now with what Naomi and Sasha are technically doing. Like,
yeah,
because they really are waking up all the women in the industry. But technically, if we talk about it, it's going to translate into the men because they don't have these freedoms either. It's going to cause everybody to want to be. If you want to call us independent contractors, then make us independent contractors and let us do us outside of this company. And if that's how they can get that would be amazing, like, for all of them put together. Like, as far as how which wrestling company accepts what Sasha and Naomi is doing, that's yet to be determined. They haven't wrestled again yet. If they do, like, that's yet to be determined. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. Okay.
So, Chris, what spots in the women's match were life to you?
Mia Yim, she really showed her hardcore side. I really love that. Bianca Belair was.
That's their indie heart talking right now.
That and listen, I'm here for that. I'm here for that energy.
She's such an indie wrestler.
and you should be. Like, I mean, she came from NXT. Like, NXT literally had your combination of sports entertainment and also on the indie scene. So I believe what they were trying to do was they were really trying to recreate the energy, recreate the magic that they had at NXT and try to like carry that over to the main roster. It really didn't work in their favor last night. Like, I didn't feel
with that match. I agree, but I also think that's because of the woman that they selected for the match too. It just. They weren't strong enough stories that were taking place.
I mean, all of them got fired.
I mean, okay, now talking about stories,
did
right?
You say that and then sip your tea?
Yeah, you did.
No, I was thirsty at the moment.
Out of that whole match, I could only say there was 3 storylines that made sense to me: Bayley and Becky, Io and Asuka, and Nikki and Alexa.
No, bro. Then you missed it.
Are you serious? Nikki and Alexa is not a thing for you?
No, that is a thing. What I'm saying is that the main story of the match is Bianca and Becky, bro. It's True. Bianca and Becky, and that's why I enjoyed the match a little bit more, because while we watched the end sequence they did with the finishers. And then Becky diving off, like, that was all about them showing the equality of the two. They want us to like Becky again so they can give her the belt without us getting mad.
Okay, I see what you mean. But do you think it's going to work?
And they're doing a good job. No, they did a great job. In terms of that, they did a great job. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody's walking away from that mad at Becky. Everybody's like, yeah, Becky Lynch is cool. That was a nice spot. It added to her. It made her a lot more likable. The TV show appearance. They had to make her likable again so they could put the belt back on her.
Yeah, because like I said, there's
there's a method to the WWE's madness.
Yeah, man.
If they're trying to fulfill a narrative, what they would do is they would use components like the bloodline to cover up their weaknesses. Because honestly, if you really looked at it, if the bloodline was not at Survivor Series, really, what would you watch other than like the US title? Like, what other shit would you watch?
If you want to talk overall about the pay-per-view, I have to say it was one of the cleanest WWE pay-per-views in years. I agree that the women's match wasn't great. I definitely agree that I don't want to see Ronda and Shotzi ever wrestle again, ever in the history of my life.
I could have told you that. I don't know why the bitch was even in the match anyway.
And for some reason, when we're ready to talk about it, we have to talk about when did AJ Styles and Finn Balor become unpopular? Like, when did they become boring? Let's be honest.
Ooh,
when
okay.
did they become boring?
Yeah, we're gonna have to like kind of get into that one when we
but
get
because technically the match was sound as heck. Like the two men performed the way they would perform. It didn't move you though. And it's like, why am I watching AJ Styles and Finn Balor? And they're doing AJ Styles and Finn Balor like they did them, but it did nothing. It did nothing.
Yeah, like, so okay, we'll get into that in a second. But going back to the women's match was like my least favorite match of the entire night. Now, remind you, anyone that starts the match off first, especially in a major pay-per-view like Survivor Series, is supposed to like set the tone for the rest of the night. And for me, it didn't set the tone for the rest of the night. It more so kind of delayed. Like, you know, I'm sitting here trying to get my life, and I'm like, what is wrong with this match? Like, usually I love the women's match.
Hey, Chris, who's the biggest star? Who's the bigger star, Bianca or Becky?
Becky right now. Becky came in and she took the spotlight away from Bianca, like literally, just like that. And the thing about it is that yes, Black culture will sit here and they will say, "Oh yeah, Bianca's great," but is she really? Can she really like take the spotlight away from Becky? Becky took the spotlight away from Bianca. If we really want to talk about it.
And this brings me to my point. I know the match was mediocre to bad. I get it. But what they were trying to do, they accomplished. Like, Becky got over.
She did.
Becky over.
Becky got
but
over,
she wasn't supposed to, though.
She was. They were trying to show that they were equals, but ultimately having Becky take the pin, make the pin, put her over.
At the end of the day, they are not equals because Bianca, as good as Bianca is, let's talk about it. Is she really on Becky's level?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Wait, Ziggy says he don't think Bianca would play politics. I call shenanigans. Bianca.
That's bullshit.
Bianca and her husband have a reality show that comes out in 2 weeks.
Listen, anyone that's a top star is going to play the politic role.
They have a reality show.
That has happened
Shawn
every fucking time.
Shawn
Michaels, Undertaker,
Ric
Flair, Hulk Hogan. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Bianca plays ball.
Bianca is still relatively new, so she haven't got to that level yet to play politics. I mean, we're still trying to get we're still trying to get past her blackness.
If she was given a network television show, she plays ball. Like, if her and her husband got a reality show through WWE, she without a doubt knows the politics.
It would be like watching Love and Hip Hop all over again.
No, it's more. No, they're gonna be like more like the hood version of This Is Us.
Montez.
No, you have to go there.
No, he's right. He's right because Montez Ford is cooler as a wrestler, as a person. Like, we've listened to his music at this point. Like, he's not too, charismatic.
And we heard from people in the cookout who actually went to meet him how they really are.
They say that he acts like an ass.
But I can tell that though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you could. He's a good actor. Like, that's why he's able to get over. He's a good actor. But I don't think as a person, Like just I like because I do music when he put out his album and Jaquez, we always bring him up for some reason on the show, loves how he raps. And I listened to the music and I said, bro, Montez Ford is bad. Like this is bad. It's so emo. It's so like
Your service is nervous.
Who's my? Oh,
Hey, he's frozen.
He just froze.
Am I back?
He froze.
Yeah, your service was nervous. Get off of Comcast and get on Spectrum.
Wow. And I have Spectrum. But yeah, let's go on to the next match though. But good shit though. Finn Balor versus AJ Styles.
I was upset that Dom's bodyguard wasn't there, even though she had the match before. It's kind of upset that she wasn't there to protect him. I expected Rhea to do something. That match, they had some good spots in there, but it was still lackluster. It was like that whole build-up didn't do it for me. The whole build-up didn't do it for me. There are a lot of chess pieces that they could have done, other feuds that they could have put on this pay-per-view that would have made better sense than that one. I feel like they were just reaching.
Yeah, for me, the match was too long. Now, if this match was in Japan, I think I would like it a little bit better. I think what they try to do is, once again, Triple H tried to recreate the magic that he had in NXT. And I'm sorry, that formula is only going to work for a short period of time. You can only go so far on like taking an element that you did, you know what I'm saying, in the, what they call it, the developmental brand, and then put it into the main roster.
What made this match an NXT match though?
It's just they tried to, like I said, once again, with the whole thing with Shinsuke and AJ Styles, they try to recreate the magic there, like they had in New Japan. They tried to do the same thing last night, and the shit failed.
Yeah, but that wasn't an NXT thing. That's a WWE thing, and that's the point. WWE does that.
I get it. What they try to do is they try to take something from the past, bring it to the future, and try to make it seem like that this was a first-time thing, and it's going to get over. It's going to make a lot of money. It's going to have a lot of attraction. I'm sorry. It didn't give me life at all last night at all. And I like Finn, and I like AJ Styles, but it's just their match just didn't do shit for me for some reason. I don't know if it was the pace or if it was something else. I just don't know. It was just something was off about that match.
I like the New Japan shout outs that Cole was getting.
Yes.
Cole has been on his shit lately.
Yes.
I want them to just say Bullet Club. It annoys me that they keep saying the club when they talk about.
But you know what? It's the simple fact that they are telling history, wrestling history, and that's giving me life, because they was not doing that in the Vince McMahon era. They tried to like make it seem like this was a one-time thing, but we seen it in another company. So I'm loving this. Matter of fact, Cole has been giving me life ever since Vince got, you know, excommunicated from the company. So I'm loving this shit. You know, if they say Bullet Club or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. I mean, I know where they're talking about. Well,
the Enforcer's in the building.
Hey, Enforcer, what's up?
I was about to say, bro. I know what I'm saying. Corey said it. We were talking about Michael Cole. And to your point, Chris, see, now you got 2 points. Because, okay, WWE used to not acknowledge the history. You not just said that they do now. They acknowledge the history of this match. They gave credit to its origins and where it came from, to both of these men's histories and their relationship. It was still boring. This is not a WWE problem. This is a wrestler problem. AJ Styles and Finn Balor are flat. That's it. They're flat.
Now, Shawn Keys said that they mentioned Bullet Club. I don't think they mentioned by name, but they made references about it. I did catch that a couple of times.
I'm gonna have to go watch it because
I didn't hear that.
Because if they did, that is huge.
And then, like, once again, Sean or Mr. Keys from the Cookout, that is your opinion. But for me, it's just like I said, that's Keys. Yeah, that's Keys. So once again, the crowd told you how they felt. So you telling me from the main event and the U.S. title was jumping like absolutely live, and then you saying that this match was good? The crowd disagreed with you because the crowd was quiet. It was quiet like I was going to church and getting on my knees and praying to Jesus.
Why are we not discussing AJ Styles and Finn Balor being flat? Y'all won't say it. I've said this 3 times now. I feel like y'all don't want to admit that AJ Styles ain't popping and Finn Balor ain't popping.
The Judgment Day is popping.
No,
Rey Mysterio versus his son is popping. The Judgment
now it's popping. Yeah, I mean now it's popping because he went over and whooped his father's ass.
No, because Rhea helped Dom get over. That's it. Rhea helped
fix that because Dom
because we already know that he was gonna get over by himself.
Dom messed up.
How he mess up?
You have this kayfabe going on with Rhea. You're gonna go post shit about you with you and your girlfriend out on the night.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so you had to do.
Wait, in real life, or you talking about storyline wise?
No, real life.
Kayfabe is dead, bro.
I don't. Like I said, I don't follow anybody. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna follow you outside WWE television. And even if I did see your business, on CNN or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, that's their problem. Okay, moving on. That's just me.
Hey, my bad. I just follow all aspects. It's my job. I'm just doing my job.
Mr. Keys and your interesting opinions. Dom is not necessarily over. The storyline, I said.
Storyline is over. Yeah, let's make that clear.
Mysterio is over. Rhea helped get the story over. She helped introduce Dom into the story in an adequate manner.
He's a new X-Pac.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Who's the new X-Pac?
Dom.
So y'all really don't want to say that Finn Balor and AJ Styles are flat? Like y'all really ain't gonna really.
I'm not saying they're flat, but I'm saying that there is a leak there.
Okay. Like they stated, like I'm not gonna even get into that. The thing is that there is some type of gray area with them. Because Finn Balor has gotten better, with his gimmick wise, he has gotten better, but it's just he's struggling to.
You're saying a almost 20-year veteran has gotten better is hilarious, bro.
I mean, Finn Balor just, dude, he really lost his edge when he lost the Universal title.
Admit
not gonna lie, that's when everything really went downhill from him. And then on top of that, Vince McMahon didn't even have any faith in him. I mean, according to him, he said he was bland. I mean, so you fill in the blanks.
Finn Balor is a glorified Ricochet.
Ooh.
AJ Styles is past his prime.
I wouldn't
Y'all don't want to say
there.
the truth. And I'm a babyface. Y'all don't want to say the truth. Like, AJ Styles is past. Nobody.
Now he wants to be a babyface.
Nobody, because I'm just being honest, because people confuse honesty with being a heel. Nobody tunes in to watch the OC. Nobody says, "Oh, I
really don't. I really don't."
Tonight. Like nobody does that. It's not happening.
But for them to talk, for them to pull the Braun Strowman and talk so much shit on the WWE, they should turn around and come right back.
Oh, but I love, side note, before we go to the next match, I love how they buried the fuck out of Braun, though. I love the fact that they did that shit. I'm glad that Triple H acknowledged the fact that you are not supposed to, don't be disrespecting folks or whatever just because you got your job back.
I think that put him over.
I was about to say, they did not bury him, bro. They put him over.
No, they put it on. If that was the truth, he would have got that win.
No, you don't need a win.
He doesn't need a win.
You don't need a win to get put over.
Nigga, please.
That's what people fail to realize. That's what people fail to realize. That's what your kind need to realize.
My kind.
Yes, your kind. You don't need to win to be put over.
You know what? I think you really need to go back into the books of wrestling history and rephrase that and reset. And I really think you need to research your research, honestly, because that shit right there, I disagree with. There are some people that do need wins, okay, really say, "Hey, I'm the best." Some people don't need. Some people don't need the wins. I agree, but there's this. I don't know. That's debatable. What you just said.
Braun Strowman did not need a win. As the enforcer said, it was a PR statement. Let me get this point out. It was to get Braun over. He was not buried, not even in the least bit, because at the end of the match, he hugged Ricochet. They made up. They're friends now. It was like an apology mixed with a "see, I'm not a bad guy." They were trying to get him over sympathetically, and it worked.
A PR situation, like you just said.
Yes. So he wasn't buried, bro. They did not bury Braun Strowman. You wish they did that. He got
punished. Like that man should have. Listen, you could not tell me that Ricochet could beat Braun Strowman. That was David versus Goliath type of move.
Ziggy just said it right there. Look what Ziggy just said. They made sure he lost to a flippy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He got punished.
Bury him though. It didn't hurt him at all. It's not
not buried. Then he got punished. Is that better for you?
It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt though.
It hurt him. He didn't win. He lost to a flip flopper. Okay, so what happened if he did not? Okay, what happened if he didn't say the flip flopper situation? What happened if he didn't say that? Do you think he would have still won?
Yeah, here's what I think. He would have got.
No. Answer my question. Do you think he should won if he did not say that comment? Would he have won?
Yes.
Okay then. Go ahead.
Yes. No, he would have won. Ultimately, we're going to get Braun Strowman versus Gunther. Like, that's still the storyline. Ricochet is a fill-in to Gunther versus Braun Strowman. Yes, he delayed his match, but that's all he did. Like, and they still try to make him look like a lovable big guy, which is so sickening. Like, I do not like red pants. I don't like red hats. Like, see what I'm saying, T.O.? This is what I'm talking about.
And I don't like skinny jeans either. I don't know why. I do not know why. I do not know why muscle men wear skinny jeans.
I cannot stand both of y'all right now. It's like somebody went to your DMs. Last night when I was DJing, I wore a red hat and some red pants.
Once again, I do not know why men wear skinny jeans. I don't get it.
They weren't skinny jeans. They're slim straights. Thank you very much.
But you know what? I will come for you on this program, but I'm not. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But God bless you and your skinny jean red pants.
I can't wear skinny jeans. I have big calves.
Crazy.
Let's move on. Let's move on. No. Next match, Ronda Rousey versus Shanti's SmackDown Women's title. No, fuck that. No. Let's talk about this shit. Let's talk about it. No, we're gonna talk about it. So, also, I need you to talk about this first because, like, number one, you have been very, very vocal about Ronda in a lot of shows that we have done, including the Wolfpack Wrestling podcast that you do on Thursdays with Ja. So, what is wrong with Ronda Rousey? I love the trash talking because guess what? Your tribal chief do the same fucking shit. So what is the problem with Ronda? Because there was a lot of sloppy shit that was going on in that match.
I think we have to go back to the beginning with the locker room issues when Ronda got to WWE. And them making Ronda feel like she had to be a wrestler ruined Ronda. Ronda should have still been going into matches, having 10-second matches. She was doing that in the UFC. We wanted to see the same Ronda we saw in the UFC in the WWE at the end of the day. If she's going in there, Brock Lesnar when he was in his prime, bang, 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 win, out of there. Bang, 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 win, out of there. When she finally loses to somebody, it means something more. Her character makes more sense. We ain't got to listen to her talk as much. None of her matches have a flow. She's not a wrestler. She should have just been Ronda Rousey.
I love when she talks shit, but like her wrestling is trash. I'm sorry. It's just not doing it for me.
You said something that you said something. When Ronda would have her 10-second matches, that's because she was just dominating. She was being the brakes off of people. When she got her head kicked off by Holly, she changed. When she got knocked the fuck out, like Debo knocked the fuck out, it changed her. She's no longer that same woman at all. There's a saying, everybody's tough until they get punched in the mouth.
That's corny for her to have carried that UFC loss into the WWE.
No. You say it's corny, but it's facts. It literally is facts.
She has the chance. When she joined the WWE, she had the chance to be.
If a motherfucker gets hit by a pitch, right, in baseball, right now,
Damn.
if a motherfucker hits by a pitch, his next at bat is still there. It's still right there. It's still.
Listen, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No,
what I'm saying,
no, but I'm thinking it's true. And
that was so disrespectful.
When she got the Sonic rings knocked out of her, it changed her as a person.
Oh, so the Sonic rings got knocked. I'm sorry, you left yourself out there for that.
Ronda should have never took what happened to her, and I understand, but I don't think the psychology of she got knocked out, so now in the wrestling ring she has to be a wrestler.
Why not? You talk about a woman who changed MMA history.
If Ronda would have been hooked before Hook,
she lost everything.
Ronda should have been Hook before Hook. Ronda would have been a great Hook, and because they didn't turn Ronda into Hook, we now get to watch somebody who should be in NXT, but have the name of a superstar wrestle in every pay-per-view. That's not okay. Like, she's not good yet. Shayna Baszler is so much more of a natural wrestler. And that's why we love Shayna Baszler. And Shayna Baszler makes Ronda look weak.
So hold on. So Keith said this. He said every woman had to dumb down their skills for her, and it's sad. So what do you guys think of that? Because I mean, I think that Keith is on to something on that one.
No, I believe it, and it makes sense. It's like everybody except for Liv.
Becky don't dumb down.
She already dumbed down. You can't get no. You know what? I'm a Christian, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
About it. See,
I'm Christian.
See, I mean, her only believable opponent has been Liv Morgan.
Did you say believable?
Yeah. For Ronda?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No.
The reason I said that because Liv, even though she improved, Liv is still botchy. So you put two botchy together. I mean, they kind of like two negatives make a positive, some shit like that.
What? None of these views have been good.
I'm just saying.
Did you really put that for like? I know you feel science.
The best opponent Ronda has had since she's been back, and gave her the best promo in return was Natalya, and Natalya stinks on the microphone. So how she was able to have the most memorable promo in Ronda's return? Ronda's return has been bad. Like, Liv Morgan. What are we doing here? Like Liv Morgan better be the Happy Rabbit and the Sinister Six or whatever it's going to be called.
Not the Happy Rabbit.
The Happy fucking Rabbit. Wow.
This is going to say Mad Hatter, but nigga.
No, the Happy Rabbit.
Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so overall, what did you guys think about the match? I mean, I think we can.
Oh, we still talking about
this? Not well. I mean, just to have it on record, I know how you guys feel. I just want to know what you guys think about this clusterfuck.
Can we ask the fans instead?
Oh, they are going ham on the comments.
Because I feel like we gave this match too much energy.
You know what? Fuck it. Y'all out there, the 20 people that's watching, what did you guys think about the match? Because all three of us,
they're telling us how bad it was, bro.
And
the crazy part is they're trying to build Raquel. I'm not even gonna say your name, you racist female. They're trying to build her to be the person. They're trying to build her to be the person to go against Ronda. So now you're making Ronda a heel. To me, a black man, a baby face. Now I'm rooting for your heel because of how much we actually don't like Raquel. Stop trying to make Raquel and Braun baby faces. They're not baby faces. They're racist.
And then on top of that, they're Republicans in real life.
They're not baby faces. They're not heels. They're racist.
And they hate black people. Dead ass. They are not like my Cody Rhodes that ended racism. Okay?
They're not Reverend Rhodes.
No. Reverend Rose changed the whole game when it came to racism.
And Coretta Rhodes Scott.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yep. But since we're not gonna talk about it, let's move on. All right. So, okay, Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory United States title. We need to dissect this real quick because like there's a lot of shit.
Entrances. Can we start with the
entrance? Dude? What the fuck was that about?
Who fucked up in the back? Somebody lost their job last night.
My wife said, I never realized Bobby Lashley's entrance was just him standing there flexing his muscles.
You know what? If your wife is on here, that is called Mandingo excellence. That's
man. Chris, that sounded weird. Chris, that sounded real power bottomish. That was real power bottomish language right there.
No, that is called real life language that no one wants to talk about. Y'all talk about it in the bedroom zone, but y'all want to talk about it.
You can tell it's Sunday because Ziggy and my wife both said, "Oh Jesus!" They both called on God. they both did.
Anyways, can we please talk about Austin Theory's entrance? Who in the hell messed up and put the Beyblade logo? I'm watching it with my son, and then my son goes, "Daddy, WWE has Beyblades?" I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Listen. I'm like, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I think Austin Theory has a highway for his entrance. Like, why am I seeing like spinner wheels and shit? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, did his entrance like chain in midair or some type of shit? Like, I mean, like, what happened?
Beyblade.
It was on purpose. Why are we acting like this was? It was on purpose.
Why was it on purpose though?
They got paid to put the spot in the pay-per-view.
You don't do that in the middle of the entrance.
It's not random. Are you serious? No. Listen, Austin Theory. You know what? Another all-star rant. This episode was gonna be fire. I told y'all from day one, Austin Theory was going to be the new face of the WWE. You want to break down the match?
No. I think you got him confused with John Cena. So pump your brakes.
I compared the two. Thank you for remembering my comparison.
Yeah, I
said, John Cena, they are building Austin Theory to be John Cena. And I meant that in the sense of he's a young dude who they are going to make the face of this company. So just get over it. Austin Theory is going to be that guy. And that's what we watched in this match. We watched the actual creation of that guy. Somebody we could take. Triple H just take the suitcase from him. Nobody cares. And then give him a title that means the number one title on Raw was given to the person y'all talked about like trash 3 weeks ago.
Because he was trash. I still got that same energy. You know, if you want to sit up here and talk about dirty bottoms, T.O., that's basically what Austin Theory was.
First of all, I didn't say dirty bottoms. I said power bottoms.
Oh, power bottoms. Okay, yes.
Thank you.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
And that was your words. I got that from you.
But anyway, he was acting like he was getting fucked by Vince. Excuse my language, everyone. Though, but still, I didn't like that Austin Theory. But this Austin Theory, this is Daddy that we're talking about. Daddy came home to collect. Shut the fuck up. Don't even come for me. All I'm saying is that I am not an Austin Theory fan. However, he did change my mentality when it came to this man can be a star. As far as being the face of the company, I think Mr. All-Star over here, that's like 5'5", I think he got him confused with John Cena because honestly, I don't see him being the face of the company.
In 6 years, Austin Theory will be the face of the company.
And we will revisit this situation or revisit this conversation if I'm still alive.
The fact that he sat there and cut that promo with...
Sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
When he had that match and motherfuckers, and then Bobby came out, and then Bobby was like, "Oh, so you're not gonna run?" And he's like he stood right there and waited for Bobby. This is a whole different man that we're looking at. This is a whole like I hate.
Look at all the hate he's getting in the chat.
I'm about to say this, and this is really, really weird. I actually agree with All-Star. because this is a whole
That's
new
the first.
different. I know, all right.
That's
This is
the
like
first.
Sammy's game. This is like Sammy and no.
Don't talk about them yet. No, come on.
But no, seriously, like I mean, even like was it Monday night? The shot, Son's arms look like freaking like, yo, like dude is gonna be pushed. We thought Triple H's push is gonna be completely different from Vince's, and we're about to really see what Triple H has in store. But I'm here for it.
Ever since Evolve, Austin Theory's always had potential. When he got signed, we were all cool with it because he had potential. They tried to do the right thing when they signed him. They put him with veteran people. They put him with Seth Rollins, and they put him with Mr. Wrestling to try to, continue to build his character. Then Vince jumped out the window and made us hate him because he made him his pet project. We never liked Vince pet projects. We ain't got to talk about it. We've never liked a Vince pet project. We get it. It's okay.
I mean, yeah, because they always go to hell. That's why. I mean, Roman barely survived. That's like us running away from that storm on Fortnite. For real.
Roman was able to disconnect himself from Vince, and that's very important. Like Sasha was on her way to being a Vince pet project, and then decided she ain't want to get paid off no more. So,
I felt that shade. I felt the
Austin Theory is like
message
was being groomed from the gate. Vince almost messed him up, and now we get to enjoy watching him be groomed again. And I think we should support new wrestling.
Wait. We got a comment from. Listen, I need to bring Sean on here, Keys, because this motherfucker, he's hilarious. He said nothing about Theory screams, "I'm next." I have to agree with Keys. Like, I have to literally agree with Keys because
you never do that.
Even though I know in the history of niggerdom, I never really. I'm lying. I did a couple times, but this particular subject, I don't see it now. Now, probably like 6 years from now, my opinion might change. But right
what's
now,
crazy?
Just because it's got the beard or whatever, just
I see it more on Austin Theory than I do Drew McIntyre. I see it more on Austin Theory than I do Karrion Kross. I see it more on Austin Theory than I do these other dudes. So I don't quite get it. And we do this to a lot of new wrestlers. We always scream we want new wrestlers, but we never give them a fair shot to me. I feel like we don't give them fair game. Like, we want to continue. And Kevin Owens is great. We want to continue with the Kevins and the Sammys. They're not new.
I mean, like I said, once again, they fired everybody.
That was stupid event. Listen, it was difficult to pay Sasha how much he had to pay Sasha before Sasha walked out was a lot of bread, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Just saying. I mean, who fault is that? I mean, everybody they knew or had or was supposed to go to that next level, they got fired. I mean, and that brings me to my point where I was talking to this one of our followers on TikTok that the WWE self-sabotaged themselves because Vince couldn't control his dick and because he wanted to say, well, I can get away with anything I want. And what he did is he hurt his company in the long run. That's why we're still feeling the effects of Vince McMahon's dirty deeds. Dirty deeds.
I feel like they can eventually go past it. It's just gonna take time. Everything is time.
Once again, but bro, the WWE has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. We shouldn't even be having this conversation, bro. We should be talking about, hey, who's next, to take Roman's title? We're still trying to debate that. Motherfuckers still want Roman to have the fucking title for another 2 years. I mean, so bro.
I mean, I don't know why we're debating that. The story. I think it's one of the greatest stories ever in wrestling. So just let the story play out.
It needs to be over.
And just let it needs to be over. The story wasn't great at Survivor Series?
No. I'm just saying there is pros and cons when you are dealing with a long story like this. This is not 1980, okay? This is 2022. Fans are going to immediately start to say, listen, okay, this is getting stale. Where's the end game? Because
WWE has had 3 record-breaking years to dispute that claim.
What you mean?
What you mean? Three top earning years of their company were the past 3 years since the pandemic. The Survivor Series was the #1 pay-per-view of all time. Survivor Series had 15,600 sold-out people. Their first sold-out show since the pandemic. I think the product would disagree. Like Roman Reigns really is that dude.
So I mean, like, all right, let's have this conversation before we go to the next match. So, are you going to have Roman Reigns? Seeing your numbers, your 15,000 and 2,000 numbers and all the other shit. Okay, so you willing to keep this man on to have the Universal title for another 5 years because you want?
No, I would have him lose it at I would have him lose it at WrestleMania. What I'm saying is that at this point we can let the story play out. It's a good story. Like anyone, if we're complaining about the story, that's a bit weird because it is a fantastic wrestling story. Like they're telling it a bit slow for some people, and I get that, but the story is great.
No, it ain't slow for me. Yeah, like, I mean, because like this narrative had been around since Roman got on the main roster. They always wanted him to be that guy. So I mean, they ain't talking to me. Like I already know the writing on the wall. They want to keep Roman strong for some strange reason or some type of shit. But I'm like, now it's time to move on. After
Let me ask you a question. So who should beat Roman Reigns? Since we're talking about
it's clearly obvious. I mean, you got two: Sami Zayn or Jey Uso.
You think? Hold on. You truly think Jey Uso could carry the WWE?
I mean, do you think that John Cena wasn't supposed to carry the company and he did?
Do you think Jey Uso can carry the? John Cena carried the company in his like 5th year in the WWE.
And he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to get fired from day one.
It was amazing. Jey Uso's in like his 16th.
Okay,
year.
then. But my whole thing is, but you said that you wanted new stars though. So why you can't take a risk with this new star that you were just talking about 10 minutes ago?
Because Jey Uso's not new. He's not new to me.
What do you mean not new? What do you mean? I mean, so what? You want Braun Breaker to be the Universal Champion?
No, not at all. I'm talking about like Jay and Jimmy. They're veterans. Like they're not.
I need you to define new for me because you seem like you telling me that like new.
The newest person in the match last night who's still a vet but new is Pete Dunne. It's Butch. Somebody of that from that class, as opposed from the Kevin Owens class.
But didn't
Pete Dunne is only 24 years old.
What?
Yes.
Really? I did not know he was that young. Wait a minute. So when did he first start?
In NXT when he was like 19. Him and Tyler Bate were 19.
Oh, wow.
This is what I'm saying. Like that's the class I'm talking about.
Pete.
Unfortunately, Andrade got fired and he's doing trash. And Drew is the fake savior that's never going to win the belt again. And Braun Strowman, like those people aren't the people I see that could do it. Of course.
Wait. They said that Pete Dunne is 29.
Oh, he's 29. Oh, my fault. Oh, he's older.
You know what? I was going down this road with you, and you don't even have your numbers right. And then people talk about I can't count.
How old is Tyler Bate?
Hey, All-Star.
I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Tyler Bates 25. Wrong person. Flip. Tyler Bates 25.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Him upstairs talking about three. No, that's 4. That's 4.
Oh, you're right. This is
you're the number one guy in my book, right?
He called you a 0.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a 0.
No, I say he was the number one. I say he was number one.
Okay, 0.
But no, let's go to excuse me. Let's go on to the next match. Okay, wait a minute. We really let's kind of give them a synopsis or whatever. So toward the end of the match or whatever. So a lot of people said that when Seth Rollins was doing the vertical suplex on Austin Theory, and then Lashley did the spear.
Falcon Arrow.
I think we were talking about this TO a little bit. Someone said that the spear was done sloppy or some type of shit. I mean, but it was like more so a safety thing. Can you elaborate more on that?
I don't like Bobby.
Because he had him in the Falcon Arrow. Like he was about to do the Falcon Arrow. He did the superplex, and then he rolled him up. And he was transitioning to the Falcon Arrow because they called it too, Falcon Arrow. So when he turned him to set him up for it, I mean, if you didn't spear him the right way or at a certain angle, it would have been bad. Like you could have like dropped old boy on his neck.
The spot was ingenious. Of course, it was a safety reason, But if we're being honest, Bobby Lashley's never had a good spear. Like it's not a. He like balls himself in a ball. It's like a. It looks like Blanca from Street Fighter. He like rolls himself. Like so.
You know what? Do not disrespect Mandingo like that. Don't do that. But yeah, I do concur that he does. He does have like a Bianca roll. So is it a vertical or is it horizontal?
Thank you for taking the hat off. I feel like, you know.
Yeah. So Professor Xavier, can you read me my sign?
Hold on.
You don't got no hair. This ain't Selson Blue.
Ziggy, ain't nobody talking about Bobby Lashley's back square. Right?
Okay, I'm moving on. All right, so the men's War Games match. So what do you, man? Just break this shit down.
Can we start off with the build up for it? Friday night.
We got some time. We're on an hour, so we got like probably like 20 more minutes.
All right, so the build up start on Friday night. The whole segment with Sammy, Kevin, Jay, right? That set it up perfectly.
It was a telenovela.
Yes, and then leading into Saturday with the match again, bringing it back up. And then for Sam to tell Roman the truth, I was like, "Oh shit, yo, this is definitely good." But my favorite part of that match was when Jimmy was about to jump out there.
Roman, stop.
Yeah, I need to go help my brother, which I love that. I'm here for that. But have you noticed that Jimmy's quick to go out there and save Jay? Solo don't give a fuck. Solo was just chilling. Solo was just there to be there.
Now can I be honest? If we don't see this by now, Solo's going to be the one to break up the bloodline. I'm gonna go right there with it because I've said this twice already and nobody's listened to me. Solo is going to be the one to break up the bloodline, and then Sammy's gonna have to choose between Solo or Roman.
But why would Solo do that though?
Because Solo's the enforcer. Solo's a bad dude too. Like Solo, when it's Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, it's versus Roman and Solo. Like it's that type of thing. Like,
don't you think the Pawn would be the one to break it up? Because I like I've stated, excuse me, Sammy has a very dangerous position in the bloodline. That whole hugging and shit or whatever, I think for me that was just fake. I think it's a bigger plot than what people fail to realize. At the end of the day, he's nothing but a chess pawn when playing chess. And Sammy wants to feel so accepted. He wants to be accepted in the bloodline. He wants to be part of the family. But the thing is that when you seen when Roman was hugging Sammy and say, "Hey, can I trust you?" He said, "Yes, I can trust you. You can trust me. You can trust me. You're my tribal people, whatever." Roman had a look where he was just like, "I'm gonna turn on you when you least expect it." If there's anyone that we should be talking about, is more so Sammy more than anybody. Now, I would say that not to cut you off, but I would say that Solo is a wild card because I can't read him,
and that's why it has to be Solo. I think WWE proved last night that they're not going to do the expected with this story. Because last night we all thought they were going to pull the trigger on somebody. Somebody has to do something, and they did, and they still furthered the story without anybody turning. It was so well done.
It was done beautifully. Like the whole, what was it? Like we were talking about when you left, Chris. The whole no, Sammy, you go. These two need to figure this shit out. These two need to go and work together and figure their shit out. And then when Sammy pulled him away, Sammy was like, "Hey, I'm here. I got you. He was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Sammy still ate a super kick. He still ate a super kick.
Mm-hmm.
He really did, and he didn't give no fucks at all. He was just like, "Oh, okay, well, that's what you get. I don't like your punk ass anyway." Like, kind of look, So
Solo Sikoa is too quiet. It's too quiet.
And that's what
he's like, "Yeah, kicked, kicked, I was like, yo, this fucker is like something.
But he's the one you would believe. He's the one you would believe if Roman is beating him down like he did Jay in the beginning, and Jay was able to keep bouncing back. Solo's the one you believe could really take that licking, could really take that beating. Like Solo's really that one, and he's new, like I've been saying. So if we're talking about who I believe should get the push at the end, it's Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, because like it's the quiet ones, it's the ones that you really need to watch. But it's so much intertwined with this storyline, with the bloodline. You know, you got Cody that's involved. You have Sammy that's involved. You got Jey Uso. You got Solo. You got like the only one we really haven't been talking about is Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy got warrants.
Jimmy is under the radar.
Jimmy ain't getting no title.
Jimmy is a yes man.
Jimmy lucky he ain't Jeff Hardy right now. What are we talking about? Like,
yeah, but I mean, we haven't talked about him.
Jimmy's a yes master. I just go, boss. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you want me to go over here, boy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll dance for you, sir. Yes, sir. I dance. That's all he is. You know why? Because he's one fuckable away for getting fired. You're right. He's one Jeff Hardy incident away for getting fired. And it's that.
But like the whole thing that okay, so let me ask you guys this. And yes, Keys, I totally agree with you. Yes, the whole storyline was beautifully told, like dead ass, man. Hold on. Let me go to his comment real quick. Okay, yeah. So you can tell that the whole entire match, like when Sammy and Kevin were in the War Games match, whatever, they made sure they were far apart from each other. And then toward the final minutes of the match, they, finally came together and say, hey, they're going to turn on you. You need to listen to me, blah, blah, blah. And then in one final, at the last moment, the last decision, the fourth quarter, with 3 seconds to go, you know what I'm saying? Kevin gets low blowed. And then he gets sacrificed to Jimmy or to Jey Uso.
I will say this.
1, 2, 3.
I will say this. I can't disagree with anyone who says the ending was bad, and here's why. No way Drew McIntyre and Sheamus are knocked out so bad that a whole 7 minutes storytelling happens with just Kevin Owens and nobody moves. Impossible. Right. Everybody should not have been laying on the ground that long. That wasn't the best way to do that. It should have.
They were taking a nap.
Yeah.
I mean, they were tired. Would you prefer them being like restrained, like handcuffs, or like wrapped up in the ropes? Would you?
I mean, yeah, anything that just laying there. There's no way Drew McIntyre kicks up after people's finishing moves. He's not laying. He's not.
Me ain't lying about that.
Yeah, he's not just laying there for 5 to 7 minutes while a story gets told. No,
it was a very long match.
Yeah, but still, like it was just a couple of them motherfuckers that were lazy.
You're tired. Different environment. Nobody likes Boston.
So
no, nobody. Nobody.
So we got all the good shit out the way, right? We basically talked about our matches. Whatever.
At what part, real quick? At what part of the match was you guys' point where you're like, oh shit, it's about to happen right here? What parts of that match you're like, oh shit, it's gonna happen right here?
Sammy got super kicked by Jay. I thought
that was gonna turn something too. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen right there, but I thought that was gonna mean something more.
Yeah, I'm thinking like this is gonna come back to haunt him, blah blah blah, and I'm thinking like I wanted to prove Keys wrong so bad. And then at the last moment of the match, I'm just like, oh, come on, Sammy. What the fuck, man? Like, I was ready. I'll admit, bro, like, I was ready for Sammy to go face and, you know what I'm saying? I was like, they're telling the story at the end of the day. Whether we like it or not, they're telling an awesome story.
I love
it. I think the biggest payoff is going to be who is going to take that title away from Roman. Not only take the title away from Roman, but who is going to jump shit?
Bray Wyatt.
nigga, no. Bray Wyatt got quad polar personalities that's going on right now.
Ultimately, Bray Wyatt's storyline will end with him having a belt. Because he's not going to, or end with him feuding with Roman. Because he does not forget that Roman is the one. They have those promos ready. Roman coming in, spearing the Fiend, all of that. They got those ready. That is their money.
But the thing about it is that we're not talking about Roman and the Fiend right now. Because, like, number one, Bray is doing his thing, Roman is doing his thing. So it's like, so you telling me that he's going to intertwine in this situation as well on the road to WrestleMania? Or do you think it's going to be afterwards?
No, I feel like the story will play out, and ultimately somebody will cost Roman to somebody. But I'm just talking about the fact that the Fiend will get his receipt on Roman. That's another storyline they have in the tuck. It will happen.
Okay. So let me see. Let me just read some of the comments of the bloodline. See, that's another thing too. So I do not know why us fans is so hung on the past. Like, if my name is Mr. Team Bring It. You know, I've had that name for years. You know, that's been my on-screen personality. Rock is retired. Rock is not coming back. Rock do not need to be in this storyline. If he was in this storyline, then he would have made it clear that I'm the tribal chief and not Roman. They would have kicked this shit off. Oh, but wait a minute. They were talking about that on Young Rock. Okay, cool. They made reference. Doesn't mean that this shit is going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm also not going to say
I just feel that they already...
It's a possibility. There's a possibility.
Because they are going to Hollywood.
They get a lot of celebrities, and The Rock is the one that makes the most sense. Like Stone Cold will probably wrestle again this WrestleMania. Like, nobody wants to see that. Okay, The Rock makes more sense.
I mean, so like, what they going? Oh,
so what if, right? What if instead of The Rock wrestling, right? They say that there's this big match. Roman has a big match against. Fuck, I don't know. There's really nobody got a big match, but. Just like Rock comes out and gives him the nod, like, you got it, you're the head, and it walks away. Would we
that doesn't do anything?
Exactly. Would we be okay with that instead of The Rock wrestling?
No.
I mean, if Rock and Roman do fight, it has to be a gimmick match. It can't be just a regular match. It has to be one of those Stone Cold versus
a Samoan pig on a pole match.
No, it's going to be a regular match. It's going to be a regular match, and him Roman can take off time to perfect this match with The Rock. Like,
so what he gonna do? He gonna talk to him to death for 50 minutes?
No, I'm just saying they're going to rehearse their match. They're going to walk
The Rock and Austin's last match. How long did that match last?
Not long.
You said which one?
Austin, The Rock's last match at WrestleMania. How long did that match last? The last one. When The Rock finally beat Austin at WrestleMania.
That lasted for I think 15 minutes, I believe.
Was it 15 minutes?
I believe about 15 minutes.
Quicker than that.
I think it was shorter.
I think it's around about 15 minutes.
That's what I said. It's not a long match.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Look it up, please. In the audience, look it up. See how long that match was. Because I believe it was short. Austin was hurt. Wasn't Austin hurt?
Yeah, Austin. Yeah, he just got over a high fever the night before that.
So match. I'm just saying, if they do have a match, it could be a quick bang bang match.
Mm-hmm. Listen, we are selling Dwayne Johnson short. He's in shape even for a 50-year-old man. If he wants to put on a full-length match with Roman, I'm sure they could pull it off. And with the storytelling that Roman Reigns is able to invoke and with the bloodline, I'm sure the story will be good. What I'm saying is, I agree with Chris that we can't be so presumptuous about everything. Wrestling fans always want to say, oh, they're doing it because they're waiting for The Rock. Oh, Sasha's going to show up because they're in Boston. Oh, Sasha's going to AEW because it's in Boston. Just stop it. Like, allow yourself to do what we did when we first loved wrestling. And that's to just enjoy it. Like, sit back, chill out. Let us get on here for an hour or two every week and do what y'all want to do every day. Like, come on here.
Yeah, because like the thing about it is that when you're a fan, I mean, you can make your predictions, whatever. But us, we literally study this shit. You know what I'm saying? We come to a conclusion that this might happen. You know, we point out the dots. I mean, listen, there be storylines that goes all the way back 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Some fans can't do that shit. They was like, oh, well, I just seen it in the WWE. Did you know that they actually did this in another company? No, but that's when you need to do your research. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to these fans. But the thing about it is you can't critique something when you have half the information. You feel me? So that's why I be telling people, I say, listen, if anytime you want to get into a debate, you want to talk about storylines, first of all, you don't have to have all your information just doing half-ass shit. You feel me? So
go to Google. I have 30 years of wrestling experience. I use Google.
Listen. First, I want to say two things. Rockin' Reese is the analytical genius. Like, we got to give him a nickname that goes with the fact that he knows all and sees all analytically when it comes to wrestling. Of course, he's the first to answer. Number two, of course. Number two, we've talked about Survivor Series. I have to bring this up. Kenny Omega dropped the hardest promo. Kenny Omega dropped the most amazing promo on Will Ospreay in Japanese.
And that was and listen,
we have to talk about it because it was beautiful.
Listen, I know we're done talking about Survivor. Matter of fact, I need to flip over real quick.
It was Picasso.
It was It was art. It reminded me why I loved Kenny Omega so much before he went on these several hiatuses. Kenny Omega is a top-level superstar wrestler. He's so good in every way, wrestling-wise. He is.
Yeah, they don't really give him a lot of. What did we talk about this? We talked about this in the cookout. That there are some wrestlers that are disrespected. They don't get their flowers. He kind of reminds me of that conversation that we had about the Eagles. The Eagles is probably 10-1 right now because I believe they beat the Packers, if I'm not mistaken. And because they got that record, people feel that they're still disrespected. Or more so, people in Philly feel like, you know what I'm saying, they don't get the respect that they deserve. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just like sometimes people like to play favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really feel that you have to kind of ignore all of that outside noise and shit and just concentrate on your work. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, they are going to tear the fucking house down next year in Wrestle Kingdom. I'm here for that.
January
5th.
My thing is, they're not getting disrespected to the people who watch wrestling outside of the regular. People who know, they know. Like we're not going to disrespect this man. This man is top tier. But the people who don't know are the ones that are not putting the respect on his name.
I am a Roman Reigns. I acknowledge the tribal chief. But next year, 2023, is Kenny Omega's year. He's kicking the year off with the Will Ospreay match for a reason. He is going to prove why he is as great and underrated as we're saying he is at this moment. It is just not. What? Oh, he's underrated in America. You're right. No, you're right.
In America.
You're right. The underrated part. Okay, you're right. Because in Japan, they know just how great Kenny Omega is without a shadow of a doubt. He's 100% correct. In other places of the world, they definitely give him way more credit than we do.
And the last time, matter of fact, this is a historical fact, that the last time these two fought was in, I believe, 2015, maybe?
They're going to go crazy.
Yeah. Now, remind you, Will Ospreay is at 100% from my understanding. Kenny Omega just got back. He's at 100%. Listen, what we seen at All Out. No, on Dynamite. Yes, what we seen on Dynamite. You add that times like 20 more minutes on top.
The energy the Tokyo Dome is going to give us, like the energy those fans are going to bring to that match on top of it, man, it's about to be so crazy. The entrance of Kenny Omega's entrance alone is going to be iconic.
Yes.
My boy Red Shoes. Shout out to my boy Red Shoes.
Oh my God. Wait, your slippers? Should I call you Dorothy?
Come on. Everybody knows the referee, my boy Red Shoes.
I'm just playing. But yeah, everyone. So right now it's 9:35. We got 20 more minutes, so we're going to kind of do some side conversations, whatever. So, once again, we are not going to come back for another 2 weeks. We're going to take a little vacation away from podcasting for a little bit. I know, I'm sorry, y'all, but I've been going through a lot, and I really want to kind of take some time before we dive back into it again. And what I'm saying, like it's just been a really rough year for me. But #Heals for Life and everybody that's been helping me with the podcast, whatever. It's been
number one.
Yes, it is. So that's why. And yes, the 12th year anniversary of WCC, that's another group that I've ran for the past 12 years with Rocky and Reese and everybody that's in that group. So like it's been a lot of shit that I've been doing over the years, and I just said, like, listen, I just need to take a step back, whatever. It's like,
It also isn't a pay-per-view till next year, so we might come back in the new.
So, and then too, what I'm saying, like Tommy or Jason, David Frank, the White Ranger, whatever, he died due to suicide or whatever, due to mental health or whatever. So that is not something that y'all want to play with. And like I said it on the cookout or whatever, if you can't reach out to anybody, please use one of us as a resource. If you need to reach out to one of us, you can't reach out to anybody else, reach out to us. I mean, we're available.
Don't call red flags. Do not DM red flags. Don't do that.
Red flags is anybody that has anybody that is a blood. You don't want to call them.
Oh, they call them the blood.
Yeah.
I have you drunk dance on the flagpole. Don't call me.
That's if I can even make it to next week. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But
stop it. Can we somebody just pissing in the wind? Can we give a shout out to an unsung hero of that night, of Saturday night, last night, and that's Dakota Kai. She took some nasty ass bumps, dude. She ate some shit last night, and nobody did that. Huh?
She always does.
She looks good doing it though.
She takes all the bumps, even when they were doing the better War Games matches on females War Game matches on NXT. She took the bump in the trash can. She took the trash can bump from EO twice.
She is. Oh man, it's like female Darby Allin.
I won't go that far.
That's not. We mean that. Are we saying? I'm not a Darby fan.
She ain't that crazy.
Taking the bumps, eating the bumps.
Oh, okay. But I still say, I'll say Jeff.
I'm not a Darby fan. I think I'm not a Darby.
Me neither.
Why are you not a Darby fan?
Why should I be a Darby fan? Does Darby remotely look like anybody you think would win anything other than like a light heavyweight championship?
Gilbert.
Honestly, I think you're really being racist right now because
that's nothing to do with race.
It has everything to do with race.
No, it's not him beating.
I think you just don't like skateboarders, and I get it.
Nah,
what skateboarder invaded your lawn? Huh?
No, it's not that, man. Like, it's really not. It's just Darby. Darby is he doesn't do it. He doesn't.
You must like Rocket Power growing up, didn't you?
No. Oh, you talking about Chris? Darby. You like Darby? You like Darby?
I love Darby. I love me some Darby. Yeah. I mean, you always talk about like new stars or whatever, and I don't know.
Ziggy just played me.
What do you do?
He said we need a show to see what it is exactly that All Star like.
Looks good. Careful, you don't.
Yeah, we really do because like, you like I said on this program, you stated that you wanted new stars, but then when we talked about the Jey Uso situation and the Sammy situation,
he's just already.
You said that they were too old, so that's why I said define new to me. I don't think you like anybody. Honestly,
They're the longest reigning. They're about to be the longest reigning tag champs. They've had the belts 100 times. Like they're not new.
Who are you talking about?
The Usos, the Jay and Jimmy. They're not new.
Okay, but the thing about this is a much bigger storyline than just the tag team titles. I like
Solo Sikoa. I always like Butch. I still like Tyler. I like Mini Finn Balor. I think Mini Finn Balor is more over for me right now than real.
Who's Mini Finn Balor?
I don't know what they changed his name to on NXT.
Oh, he's on NXT. So you're talking about someone that I can't see. Okay, I get it.
That you don't watch.
I just can't see him. Yeah, so.
You choose not to watch NXT.
No, I watch NXT. It's just NXT is like watching kindergarten kids, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's just really how I feel.
It was called Kindergarten Cop, asshole.
Kindergarten, whatever the fuck it is. So, you get what I was talking about. Anyway, okay, everybody. We're gonna go for final thoughts ever, since people want to come for me and shit. So let's.
Oh, Nyland's in the show early now because we're coming at him.
No.
And it's cold clear. We out heel him and all this. He sounds good by the end of the show, and now
not at all. I be telling people that I'm a fucking heel at heart. So my DNA it screams, it yells, heel. I don't go around talking about I'm a babyface on a heel show. You know what I'm saying? You need to have that energy. No shade, but
that was all the shade. That was all of it.
That was no palm tree that was swinging in the wind, no piss or nothing like that.
Nobody pissing in the wind. Nobody pissing in the wind.
Nothing like that. But no, everybody. I have had a ball doing this show. Like when we added more people, I knew that All Star was gonna bring the energy. Stephen was gonna bring the energy, and what I'm saying, like I'm really blessed to have people that is coming up that came on the podcast and contribute to #Heels for Life, because #Heels for Life is very special. I never thought that we would make it this far. I need to start believing in myself, and I just need to really just get my mind together and just just get back into reset mode. That's the reason why I'm kind of taking off a little bit, because I really need to just I need to prepare myself for the future or whatever, because I really want 2023 to be the year of this podcast, whatever. I think we're doing a great job. It's just I just got to stay focused, and I just kind of I got to back off a little bit. So but no, we're going to have more content. We're going to I'm gonna continue to keep posting stuff on TikTok. You guys will see us on Twitter. We might talk about some wrestling or whatever, but as far as the podcast, that's going to be shut down.
There's no podcast for at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Because if Chris needs the time, we're going to give him the time. I don't want him to put a number on it.
Yeah, I just need to
So because of that, I'm gonna have to come over to the cookout. I'm making time to jump on Twitter.
Oh yes, you need to come to the cookout because we need your energy.
I'm coming to the cookout.
Yeah. And make sure you come like on a Saturday, not a Sunday.
Listen, bro.
You work on a Saturday though.
Bro, don't you have a batting practice to go to? Like,
I will be in Wisconsin. I will be in Wisconsin in a couple of weeks. I will be in Wisconsin in a couple of weeks.
He's talking about dude. You know what? You ain't shit. I just want you to know that. Talk about some goddamn batting practice.
It's cool. But mind you,
anyway,
you're talking about practice, not a real game. You're always talking about practice.
Kind of right, the shade of all people. All right, this is the shade.
We're talking about practice.
This man always keeps saying he took that slogan from Ziggy. That is a heel fucking move, stealing people's moves.
What are you talking about?
Yes, because we all know that Ziggy is the baby face of it. He a goddamn lie, because he ain't no damn baby face. Just because you got hair on your face doesn't mean that you a baby face.
Ziggy made the intro. He put my nickname on the intro.
Listen,
what are we talking about?
Neither one of you motherfuckers is a fucking baby face.
Thank you, Reese.
Just saying. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Wait, hold on. We had a new new person that just came in. Hold on, let me back it up. Someone just came in. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, who was this guy? I think his name was John, I believe.
Jack.
Or Jack, I believe.
Jack Superman WWE. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Yeah, so yeah, everybody subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. Pass this around to everybody about our podcast, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I have. Oh, one more thing too. I appreciate you guys going to our merch store on
you gotta buy
this Life Wrestling Podcast. Yes, we have been making sales, but we need to push more sales, more, you know what I'm saying? We really need you guys to support us.
Jack.
Buy the merch. Y'all been buying merch. We really do appreciate that. But yes, we got new merch coming up soon. We're gonna I actually got a design in my head that I'm gonna go over with Ziggy, and I'm gonna definitely share with him. And then once
out your service is nervous.
Huh?
We need a cookout shirt.
Oh yes. Service is nervous t-shirts. Yes, we're definitely gonna do that pretty soon. So, but no, that's all I have. I can't wait to come back in about 2 weeks or so. Hopefully, I'm still alive. Because I hope I don't got COVID. I'm so serious. But yeah, that's all I have.
You better be alive. I'm coming all the way to Wisconsin for you.
I'm gonna keep praying. Go ahead, All-Star.
Chris, take the time to hit us up if you need us for anything, any ideas. I am. I'm sure, as you normally do, you're gonna come up with a whole plan over these 2 weeks. So we're gonna see y'all in January, because Chris is gonna come up with some whole plan. And
it ain't gonna be that damn long. Damn, I just said 2 weeks.
He loves Jesus. He's gonna want to enjoy his Christmas this year too. So
he's Lutheran.
I like Chipotle. I like PS5. Like just in general. I like New Girl, the TV show. I like Heels for Life. I do. I like wrestling, of course. I want to be on here. There are tons of things I like because I'm a baby face, and I like Dragon Ball Z.
These are a few of his favorite things.
These are things I like. Now follow me, Jared All-Star. Be the baby face. HumbleBragMusic.com. That's my company with my wife. We do music. Jared All-Star everywhere.
Absolutely.
Chris, my brother. T.O., my brother.
Oh, no.
So what's up with that show y'all gonna have? That's all I want to know.
Well, and it don't have to be just wrestling. I think it should just be whatever we want to talk about.
Whatever comes on the table. I think yes.
Thank you, Bella. I appreciate it.
You know what? I want Ziggy to be the one that bring up the topic. Like, hey, this happened over here, and then
So since y'all not talking about me, I'm just gonna exit myself out.
Yo, this is an exclusive preview of what's going to be the T.O. and Star, the Star and T.O. show. We might just call it that too, so that way nobody feels slighted.
Yeah. Yo, he started.
You know what? Enough of that. Okay, enough of that. Because like I said, y'all taking up all of my blackness, and I don't appreciate that. So yes. But T.O., did you have something, sir? Batting practice, Jesus, Lutheran.
Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow all of us. None of this wouldn't be possible without you guys. I can't stand your words.
Well, I have. I got running nose. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me?
You know what I mean? Hope you get strapped. I don't have to hear your voice for a couple weeks.
I'm gonna punch you in your throat. Straight up.
What's your on base percentage, Tio?
Depends on the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Oh, depends on if you're practicing. Okay.
No.
So
it really does depend on the tournament because if I'm forced, if I'm hitting in a 4 spot, I'm gonna try to hit it out every single time because I'm in a 4 spot. I'm in a cleanup spot. But if I'm batting 2,
you look like you walk out to Bad Bunny when you bat.
No, dude, I'm telling you now. I actually have a lot. Chris seen the highlights. Chris seen it. Like I'm actually really, really good. Like I have.
I remember he got hit with the. I seen he got hit with the baseball and the sonic rings came out of him.
I got concussion. Okay. No, I got a concussion in Vegas Halloween weekend on a triple. Ran for a triple, and
I still think your batting music is Bad Bunny Booker T.
Oh no, it is. No, it is Strawberry Wine by Dana Carter.
Oh, that was shade. Oh, Jesus! I felt that hurricane.
Strawberry Wine. Strawberry Wine.
No, Jack. Listen, Jack. Listen. Yeah, there is a such thing as taking all of somebody's blackness for real. So when you say like disrespectful shit, you know what I'm saying? You're disrespecting my blackness. You need to respect my status as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like not somebody that's from Taiwan or whatever, from the Philippines, and say, "Oh, you people."
Taiwan and the Philippines are two different fucking countries.
So how did you get both of them?
He does this shit because he doesn't understand geologic.
Wait, did he leave? Wait, why did he leave?
He left.
Shot back. He's in the green room.
We're gonna miss y'all.
Yes, listen, y'all gonna get all this type of energy. Y'all get all this energy before we leave. But yeah, everybody, thank you guys so much for coming out, supporting our podcast. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Until that time, everyone, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'm your host, Mr. T.
I'm DJ Red Flags. You love to hate.
Oh, God. Baby face. And we will see you guys later on. Bye, everybody. Be safe.
Be safe, y'all.